in 2026, and call upon commissioners to advise if you have any additions or corrections to the minutes that were distributed, the minutes of the meetings held June 30, 2026. If not, they'll stand approved as distributed. And let's go to the financial reports. Mr. Murphy.
Financial reports in their usual form. We have 4 claims paid out of the operating account, totaling $2,446.53, and that was since our last meeting. And 6 claims paid out of the TIF account since the last meeting, totaling $160,213.20. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you may have.
We're paying 3 different contractors to mow.
Yes.
Is that efficient?
Yeah, I believe it is.
Okay.
And the Likens contracting, is that project complete?
Not yet, almost. Probably 1 more claim, maybe 2. In round figures, let's call it a $1 million contract, and we're probably at $800,000. So we're getting close.
Other questions or discussion? I'd entertain a motion.
I'll move to approve the invoices paid, ratify those, and accept the obligated funds report and the budget reports.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Carries. Mr. Murphy, are we on?
We are.
Okay. Next item is to receive, receive the recommendations of the special committee of volunteers to review proposed BOT agreements. Do you have that?
Yeah, so there's a summary sheet in your packet. The committee consisted of Chad Malacode, Melissa True, and myself. We received 5 proposals. They're listed there on that document. So First Due Company at $6,279,000. Runenbaum at $3,140,000. BW Build at $4,180,928. Meyer Najum at $6,998,175. HH Real Estate at $4,440,000. The selection committee eliminated all but 2, and so it's more efficient to say the 2 that remained were Runenbaum and BW Build. The rationale for the elimination of those 3 was the starting point for the GMP. GMP stands for Guaranteed Maximum Price. Was just well exceeded our resources available for the project. We then proceeded to score based on the criteria listed in the request for proposal, and we scored those individually. The chart that you have in front of you, so you've got the criteria, then you have the maximum point for that criterion, and then the score for BW and the score from Runenbaum. Those scores are the average scores. So there were 3 scores, and I calculated the average. And total score for BW was 89.9 out of 100. And the total score for Runenbaum's proposal was 97.9 out of 100. The committee unanimously recommends Runenbaum and GM Development for their significant experience with similar shell buildings across the state, including Henry County, and overall, they offer the best value to the RDC. The action before you is not to act on the recommendation. It is to set a public hearing, which the public hearing will be conducted. Citizens and stakeholders would have the right to be heard at that public hearing, and then after that public hearing, you will act on the recommendation. It is my goal. Well, let me back up. Any questions on that?
Hearing none.
So in prepping for this process with your calendars and our calendars, we've already identified August 3rd at noon. I would suggest that we bump the public hearing, still on August 3rd, but let's hold the public hearing at 12:30. It gives us a chance to, if we need an executive session, we can do that beforehand. So I recommend that you set the public hearing for Monday, August 3rd at 12:30 p.m. in this room. And we will, if
We still plan on meeting at noon for executive session if you schedule one.
correct.
Questions about that? Should we try to meet here, or should we rent the field house, or?
Here.
Okay. Sounds good. Any discussion on that? I suppose we ought to vote on setting the hearing so there's no question that we took action. So I'll entertain a motion.
Make a
We set the
motion-
hearing for-
Make a motion to set the hearing for August 3rd.
I'll second it.
Is there discussion? Not all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Carries unanimously. Thank you. Now, on my agenda, that's everything.
Yes.
Is there any new business to come before the commission by commissioners?
I'm just gonna ask a quick question, based on that I drive by the pond that we have right there to the east of Boar's Head,
Yes.
right to the west of our new proposed building, kind of in between.
Yes.
There's a lot of foot traffic there. And I've noticed the pond behind TS Tix, they've got all these signs up now, no trespassing, all that stuff. Is that any concerns that we have all these folks that are going fishing there with no supervision, no pulling cars off into it, you know, everything else? So it's just something I've noticed, and it has increased over the past even few weeks.
Because there's some big fish in there.
Is there? Didn't know that. Maybe I need to drive down the road myself. It's just so.
Been fishing there.
I mean, I just don't know. I mean, it's just something. to be
It's him
talked-
you're seeing.
Is it you that I'm seeing down there? Do I need to start
Could've
pulling
been.
off and asking Greg?
Could've
But
been.
no, I mean, it's just something I've noticed that there's been a lot of increased foot traffic, and they are pulling their cars all the way down right beside it and everything else.
It's funny you asked that because we just got a questionnaire from our insurance carrier about all of our property, right?
Yeah.
But specifically to the property that contains water, they were asking about fencing and signage.
Because I noticed Boar's Head, when they built the hummus plant, they actually fenced in that one. And I noticed, I kind of looked at the one, TS, actually, when I was coming back from the RMC with Melissa, and I noticed there were a bunch of signs up on it, the one back behind TS Tech.
So I can get some signs out there, and then if it's the consensus of the commission, I can get a fence quote.
I mean, I don't mind people fishing there as long as we're covered. It's something, because you know what's gonna happen if somebody pulls that car too close to the side and it tumbles on down into the pond.
Insurance company make any recommendations?
Not yet.
I mean, we've asked them, I've been part of asking them before, and they take no stance or say you don't need to fence it.
As long as we're okay, I don't have a problem with it, I just
I'd
thought it
check
was
with-
probably worth asking.
I checked with the insurance.
Yeah.
Just because I've noticed a lot of increased traffic. Used to, they parked up on the side road
I'd be
there.
guided by that, by what they say.
So I guess let's let that, my Q&A with the insurance company play out, and I'll report back.
Okay. And I guess I'll go fishing in the interim.
Good plan. Well,
On a recommendation from Greg.
we now have a public announcement of
There's big fish in there.
the availability.
You know, the 4 people that will watch this will run right out there.
They like white spinnerbaits.
All right.
No.
I'd be very interested in, this is really off the subject, but state law requires us to do that, I'm assuming. Build all these retention ponds and control the
Yes.
drainage that goes.
Yes.
I just wonder over time if there wouldn't have been a better way to have managed this than put it on all these retention ponds everywhere where they build and have to take care of it themselves. You know, it's already settled, I understand it, but there are retention ponds everywhere now with all this risk now associated with it.
Yep.
And I
And
think
just watch Indianapolis News and
Stacy
see how many
Rowe.
kids are dying, drowning in them
Yeah.
and seeing.
I just wonder if there would have been a better way
Cars
to
driving
handle it.
into them.
That was my concern because I saw this week and there was
I
a
agree
car
with you,
very,
1000%.
very close to the edge of the water.
These young
Kind of pulled down.
kids out of college that don't know what they're doing, they have no gray hairs, saying here's what needs to be done. They just think it's
Yeah,
black and
so-
white by the book and.
I just thought it was worth bringing up and asking the question.
Well, I appreciate the observation, thank you. And that's a good plan, let it play out with the insurers, see what they say,
Yeah.
go from there.
Because they asked about both, and I said no to both.
Yeah.
It's not fenced, and we don't have signs.
I mean, even if it was, I don't, okay, but enter at your own risk or whatever, you know. Like we went to a rummage sale the other day and they literally had that. I don't know if it counts, I don't know if it works, I don't know what legalities that has to it.
You're on
The
notice.
attorneys on this side
You're
of
on
the road.
notice anyway.
But I don't know. I mean, it's just something that I think we should probably be.
What were they selling at the rummage sale? Maybe that's a better question.
What
We have just
much?
one pond to worry about, or two?
2.
Where's the other one, behind TS Tech?
No. At the end of Pierce Parkway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's not fenced.
No.
It's probably empty, they might have pumped water to put out the gummies.
They just about had to.
Yeah.
Thankful for that connection from this from the city and
Don't go there.
to the town.
If it hadn't been for that underground well there, they wouldn't have had water to fight that Montgomery's fire.
Yeah.
Okay. That was
Next
the only thing
subject?
I had. Sorry.
Next subject.
If there's nothing else to come before the commission, we stand adjourned with my thanks to all of you.
Corey, got to talk to you and Scott